Imagine searching through 100 pencils for your favorite one. Once you find it, do you keep searching? Of course not. Time to teach our loops this same smart strategy to break out early. Today we're learning the art of strategic stopping. We'll master the break statement, make our loops stop exactly when they find what they're looking for, and create super efficient search patterns that save tons of unnecessary work. Meet the break statement, the emergency exit button for loops. When Python encounters break, it immediately stops the loop and jumps right out. No checking conditions, no finishing the current iteration, just instant escape. Here's break in action. We're searching through numbers 1 to 99 for the first one divisible by both 3 and 5. The moment we find it, bam! The break statement kicks in and ends our search immediately. No more checking numbers we don't need. Perfect. We found 15 and immediately stopped searching. Notice something incredible here. We saved checking 84 unnecessary numbers. From 16 all the way to 99, our loop didn't even bother looking. That's the efficiency power of break. Let's visualize this amazing efficiency. Our loop checked numbers 1 through 14, all failed the test. Then at 15, our condition was true, break got activated, and we jumped straight to search complete. All those numbers from 16 to 99, they're grayed out because they never got checked. We saved 84 unnecessary operations. Here's something incredible. Did you know that Netflix uses break statements millions of times every single second? When you search for a movie, their servers loop through their massive catalog. But the moment they find what you're looking for, the break stops the search instantly. This saves precious milliseconds that help keep your videos loading super fast. That's the power of efficient code. Time for a perfect square hunt. Perfect squares are magical numbers you get when you multiply a whole number by itself. Like 1 times 1 equals 1, 2 times 2 equals 4, 3 times 3 equals 9. Let's find the first perfect square greater than 50. Watch this systematic search in action. We check each number, calculate its square, and the moment we find one greater than 50, we celebrate and break out. No need to keep checking once we have our answer. Fantastic! We found that 8 squared equals 64, the first perfect square greater than 50. And just like that, our search ended. No checking 9 squared, 10 squared, or any of the others. Break saved us from doing unnecessary math. Here's a sneaky trap that catches many beginners. Any code you put after the break in the same block will never ever run. It's like putting a sign after a roadblock. Nobody will see it because they can't get there. Challenge time. Look at this code and think carefully. We're checking numbers from 10 to 19, looking for the first one divisible by 4. Which number will it print and then break? Excellent. The answer is 12. The loop checks 10, nope, not divisible by 4. Checks 11, nope. Then checks 12, yes. 12 divided by 4 equals exactly 3, so it prints 12 and breaks immediately. Smart and efficient. Here's a crucial rule to remember. If you have loops inside loops, break only exits the innermost one. It's like leaving just one room in a house, not the entire house. Keep this in mind when you start building more complex nested structures. Here's proof of our nested loop rule. Watch carefully. When y equals 2, we break the inner loop. But see what happens next? The outer loop continues. Each outer loop runs its own inner loop, and break only stops the inner one. Perfect. Notice the pattern? For each outer loop value, 1 and 2, the inner loop starts, prints 1, then breaks at 2. But the outer loop keeps going. That's why we see back and outer after each break. Remember, break is like exiting one room, not the whole house. Congratulations! You've successfully learned how to use break effectively in your loops. Outstanding achievement! You've mastered the art of strategic loop control. We learned that break gives us instant loop exit power. It's perfect for efficient searches where we stop the moment we find what we need. It dramatically improves performance by skipping unnecessary work. But we must be careful about unreachable code after break. You're becoming incredibly efficient at loop control. Next, we'll combine everything to build complex logic flows.